Fragrances can do more than just smell good. They can literally make an impact. These fragrances are my top 5 most complimented in the sense that always gets noticed, starting conversation and leaving a lasting impression. Before we dive into the video, let me know your most complimented fragrance. And I've noticed that like 80% of my viewers aren't subscribed yet. That hurt my feelings, but there's an easy fix. Just click this button. We start off the list with a classic Viktor and Rolf Spicebomb Extreme. And this is already my 3rd bottle. So when it came out in 2015, I immediately bought it. So I had a 2015 batch. I still have like 10 ml left in that batch upstairs. And then later I bought a 90 ml bottle, a bigger bottle, and that was a 2017 batch. And recently I picked this up in a gift set. And fortunately it was a 2024 batch. So July 2024. So it's just like 1 year old. And people are always talking about reformulations, that it doesn't smell the same anymore. And actually, it does smell the same. And the performance is still really good. This is really strong. So the older batches, of course, like the other one is already 10 years old. Of course, it's stronger. 2017 batch was a beast as well. I already finished that bottle. But this has amazing performance. I get at least 9+ hours with an above moderate projection. It's pretty strong. And the smell, I don't think it's reformulated. I think it just smells the same. And this is literally a designer fragrance with niche quality. It's a pretty simple note breakdown. It is not very complex. It's also very linear actually. What you're getting from the top to the mid to the dry down is almost the same. So it's a spicy vanilla, like a warm spicy vanilla with cinnamon and tobacco. And a touch of booziness, there's a touch of freshness, there's a little bit of grapefruit like somewhere in the back, you don't really detect it, but it's more peppery with a lot of cinnamon and the tobacco vanilla. It is sweet, it's warm, spicy, it's sexy, it's very masculine, perfectly suited for, let's say, going out, date nights, going out to a restaurant, but I wouldn't wear this in any situation. It's not really versatile, but it's a massive compliment getter. When I was still single as well, like I went out clubbing a lot, I sprayed this and girls always notice this. Like it's a massive compliment getter. And it just smells sexy, masculine. It has a little bit of mysterious vibes to it. It's perfectly suited for fall and winter, early spring. I wouldn't wear this in the high heat though, unless you go on a summer evening on a date and you go to a restaurant or to the cinema. I mean, there's air conditioning, right? It's just super sexy. It's also one of my most complimented fragrance. It's not a guarantee that you get compliments, obviously. It's also about the way you look, dress, shower first. I mean, but the fragrance is a cherry on top. And this is a very sexy cherry. So check this one out. Thank me later. Next up, we have Parfums Amiri Layton. This is another classic. This came out in 2016 and is one of the highest rated fragrances on Fragrantica as well. For a good reason. In my opinion, this is one of the best fragrances ever made. One of my favorites. My bottle's almost empty. I need a new batch, to be honest. But I'm saving this for special occasions because this is a beast. This lasts on my skin for 14+ hours with an above moderate projection. And the newer batches are slightly weaker. My brother-in-law bought a 2024 batch like 6 months ago. Performance is good though. 9+ hours still with an above moderate projection. But this is older, macerated. This is stronger. I don't think it's reformulated because people always say, it's reformulated. To my nose, this smells a little bit more rich, but the other one, the new batch, let's say, it's at least 90% the same and probably becomes stronger over time. And then when it's macerated, this is 2017 batch versus 2024. But how does this smell? If you don't know, this is, in my opinion, the perfect bridge between designer and niche because it has the mass appealing vibes from a designer fragrance and the performance and the unique smell of a niche fragrance at the same time. Very sexy. It is sweet and warm spicy. So what you're mostly getting is like a lot of cardamom. Cardamom is sweet and warm spicy with vanilla. Vanilla is also spicy, but this is the more sweeter vanilla, let's say, with a very green apple. There's a little bit of citrusiness. It is woody. It has gaiac wood and sandalwood. It's a little bit creamy. There's geranium. Geranium gives it a little bit of a sort of minty vibe. I don't get the mintiness, but it gives that little touch. It's very aromatic at the same time with lavender. It's just sweet, sexy, fresh, warm, spicy, everything at the same time. Super versatile. You can wear this in the high heat, in my opinion. You can wear this in summer, in any occasion. Perfect for date nights, massive compliment getter. Super sexy. But if you think this is a little bit too expensive, you can ask me in the comments and I can give you like some alternative, let's say clone fragrances inspired by fragrances that are a lot less expensive and almost do the same. This is just one of the sexiest fragrances ever created, in my opinion. Super mass appealing, massive compliment getter. This will get you noticed, especially with the ladies, because they literally love this because it's fresh and sweet, everything what you need. Check this one out. If you haven't already, you can get a sample online, you can go to the store, but if you think it's a little bit too expensive, ask me in the comments for a more affordable alternative. But this is a masterpiece and a must-have, in my opinion. Check this one out. Next up, we have Soma Parfums Oblivion, and this is my own fragrance in collaboration with Soma Parfums. Yeah, look at the dent. I already worn this a lot, and actually before we came out with the bottle, I already had the juice obviously in another bottle, so I've worn it a lot during the testing phase, during the final product, and yeah, this is literally one of my most worn fragrances from the last 2 years. I've worn it everywhere. I've worn it to work, to the gym, in any occasion. It's super versatile and it got me a lot of compliments because we used vanilla and ambroxan with tobacco in the base. The tobacco is more on the side, but the vanilla ambroxan pushes off the other notes a lot. So it is sweet, it's warm, spicy, it is fresh, it's ambery, it's musky, everything at the same time. It has top notes of lemon and bergamot. So it's fresh, it's citrusy, aromaticness with lavender. There's a little bit of ginger as well that makes it warm, spicy, and zesty at the same time, and a touch of rum. So it's slightly boozy, but more to support the other notes. It gives just a little bit of touch with some cinnamon, some honey, and some jasmine in the middle. So it has more depth to it. In my opinion, it smells sexy. It's a massive compliment getter. It's fresh and sweet, super mass appealing. You can literally pull this off 365 days a year in any situation. If you don't want to commit to a full bottle, on the Soma Parfums website, you can also get a 10 ml travel spray. And on scentsplit.com, you can also get decants like 1 ml, 2 ml, 3 ml, 4, 5, I think 5 and 9 ml. And you can use the code on both websites, Jarino10. So you don't have to commit to a full bottle. You can get a decant or a travel spray first. Yeah, and if you like it, obviously, you can get a full bottle. It is actually a limited edition, so when it's out of stock, we might relaunch it. We're not sure, or I might work on a second fragrance, or yeah, I just rather keep this in stock, to be honest. So when it's sold out, we might restock it, but for now it's a limited edition. So if you decide to get a decant, a travel spray, or a full bottle, please give me some honest feedback and let me know what you think. Next up, we have Argos Triumph of Bacchus. And as you can see, yeah, this also has a huge dent in the bottle. And the fact that I also have the Extrait de Parfum of this, which is a 40% concentration. And that also already has a nice dent, actually, because I was using that a lot more than this lately. This is literally one of my most complimented fragrances. It is sexy, it is sweet, it's gourmandish, it is masculine. Although I think it's unisex enough, but it's more masculine leaning because of that rum and tobacco. So it's a little bit boozy, it has the tobacco with vanilla and tonka bean. It is ambery, it's sweet, it's warm, spicy, it's very fruity as well. It has like white peach and green apple. This whole note combination is just, yeah, it's just sexy. This is literally one of the sexiest fragrances ever created. And the Extrait as well. The Extrait is slightly more dark, let's say. It's 95% similar, but it has a little bit more rum, a little bit more tobacco. So if you want something a little bit richer, a little bit denser, you can go for the Extrait de Parfum. But you cannot go wrong with either of them. Like the Eau de Parfum is amazing. Beast mode performance, 12 plus hours with an above moderate projection. Massive compliment getter. Not that versatile. I wouldn't wear this in the high heat. I wouldn't wear this in summer, to be honest. But this is more for fall and winter, early spring. Perfect for date nights. Perfect for going out, let's say, to a wedding, to a restaurant, or whatever you're doing. Not really for the gym or the office. It's not that versatile. It's more comforting, sweet, sexy. Yeah, one of my most complimented, for real. This is perfect for a date night. I think, yeah, you should at least get your nose on this as well. Try to get a sample, try to just like get your nose on this. This is one of the most sexiest fragrances ever. I love sweet fragrances, I love gourmand fragrances, and yeah, you need to check this one out if you haven't already. So let me know what you think if you checked it out, and yeah, thank me later. Last but not least, we have Arabian Oud Amiri. And this bottle is actually very heavy. This is more heavy than a Parfums de Marly bottle with a magnetic cap, which is insanely strong. Yeah, okay, I'm not going to pick it up like that. The bottle is super heavy. It's a 75 ml bottle, but it's heavier than a 125 ml Parfums de Marly bottle. This is just a very unique citrusy woody vanilla fragrance. So it's not your typical citrusy woody fragrance. Citrusy woody is usually a little bit similar, right? Let's say Bleu de Chanel, Dior Sauvage, Versace Dylan Blue, that direction. No, this is more like a sweet vanilla citrusy woody fragrance, which is a little bit powdery and musky at the same time. So it has tangerine and bergamot. Tangerine is not a note that they use a lot, actually. Mostly it's like lemon, bergamot, grapefruit, stuff like that. But the tangerine is very prominent. It has like pink pepper. It's a little bit peppery. It is sweet. It's a little bit powdery. It's ambery. It's musky. Everything at the same time. So let's say it's a citrusy woody fragrance with a Oriental Middle Eastern twist. So this smells very unique. It smells like an Arabian prince, in my opinion. It is sexy. It is sophisticated. It has some mysterious vibes to it. Massive compliment getter. My girlfriend, like, if she would make a top 5, this is in her top 5. And she always wants to wear this. And I said, no, this is my bottle. I'm not greedy with my fragrances. I mean, I have more than 700. But I said, there are a few fragrances that are just for me. But I will probably get her a bottle, yeah, in Dubai. I'm going to Dubai in 2 months. And they are a lot less expensive in Dubai. So I'll probably get her a bottle. But this is a masterpiece. Like literally one of my most complimented fragrances. It's super versatile, super sexy. You can wear this in any situation, whatever you're doing. Doesn't matter what you're doing. Perfect for date nights, perfect for the office, whatever you're doing, going to the gym. You can literally pick this up and wear this in any situation. Super sexy. Maybe not a safe blind buy. Maybe it is. I always recommend you to just get a sample. I mean, fragrances are subjective. What I like doesn't mean that you like it as well, right? And the other way around. So I would suggest you to get a sample and thank me later. One of the most sexiest and most complimented fragrances ever, in my opinion. Thanks again for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and comment your most complimented fragrance or your scent of the day. I'm wearing the most wanted Eau de Parfum Intense. Very sexy, massive compliment getter as well. And if you haven't subscribed already, I mean, come on. You are subscribed, right?